I'm going to show you 3 coins inside the Polygon ecosystem that can guarantee a 10x on your money at the time of recording this video. Is it sounding interesting? Drop that like, give me a subscribe if you're new watching. Welcome back to Crypto Gains for another video. I'm going to show you 3 coins that I really believe can 10x your money, and it's inside the Polygon ecosystem. When you come, I said it twice. Anyway, just to make sure you know what I'm saying. When you come over to CoinGecko, you can go into categories, cryptocurrencies, click on categories, and then you can see an entire section showing you different categories on different things. The last time I did a video on something like this was on CARDANO, where I show you the CARDANO ecosystem and 3 coins that have huge potential. I'm going to show you 3 inside this Polygon ecosystem that I think has huge potential. Because, you know, when you click it, there's a bunch of different coins you can go through, you know, loads of different coins now, because, you know, the Polygon ecosystem is growing. And when you think about the partnerships that they have been doing over the last couple of months or year, you know, things like Starbucks, you know, Disney, they're partnering up with partnering up with big brands that make you say, damn, hold on a minute, I might have to start paying attention to this. If Polygon blows up, like meaning the actual token blows up, it's likely that all the coins in the ecosystem will do really, really well, because it will have more adoption and people would want to use it more. It'll be easier to make in transactions and stuff because it's cheaper, lower in fees. So this is my point. Okay, so the first coin, let me find it. Here, Sandbox. Did you know? Of course you knew if you're in the Sandbox. Because when you go onto the Sandbox website, before I go any further, this ain't financial advice. Please do your further research before you invest your money. I'm laughing because sometimes I say it too fast and I don't get it out. Anyway, do further research. Anyway, they're constantly developing in this game, play to earn, whatever it is. And they're always bringing these big brands. I got a feeling that this will rule them all. I got a feeling that, what's it called? Minecraft is going to have to switch up their game, because if they don't, they're going to get left behind by the Sandbox. I've never heard Minecraft do a partnership with Gucci, but I see Sandbox doing it. So when you come over to the staking area, you can, am I even inside? New. Staking. When you go in the staking area, you can stake on the Polygon chain. Right now, what chain is this? Sand. This is not the Polygon chain, but you can't. Oh yeah, it's Polygon. Yeah, Polygon chain. Because I think I'm on the Polygon on my thingy. But when you log in, you can stake your tokens on the Polygon chain and get that nice passive income. And it's easy on the Polygon chain because you're not having to spend too much in fees. Easy to transfer. Well, most chains are easy to transfer. It's mainly the fees. People do not like high fees on Ethereum. So when you're doing it on the Polygon chain, it's so much cheaper, less than a penny, much more better and efficient. This is why I think this is a good buy. The Sandbox overall is a great buy because I think it's going to do really, really well. It's going to be one of the most leading, dominating games in this space. When you think of like Bitcoin and Ethereum, you think of gaming projects, you think of Sandbox and Decentraland. These are your blue chip gems that aren't going anywhere in this space. This can easily 10x. A 10x on this, sorry, I'm banging the mic. A 10x on this coin will put it at an 11 billion market cap. The price would go to around £7 a piece, £7.70. It's about $8-9, maybe $9. How high did this go before? Well, if you look over here, I can't get to the top exactly. What does it say? Oh, here, £5. When you come down here, that doesn't say exact. All-time highs, £6. Oh, look, I'm trying to highlight the all-time high. It's not working. What's going on? The all-time high was £6.29. It's down 87%. So a 10x is not far off from its all-time high. I think it will go there. Matter of fact, this has 100x potential, I keep telling you. But buying this now, waiting patiently for it to go to £7 will 10x your money. I think it's doable. Look into this. If you're new to the Sandbox, you don't have to be someone that likes playing games. You don't have to be someone that wants to be a gamer. But the fact that you got big brands partnering with them says it all. So, you know, look into this more on your own time. Look at the partnerships and everything, and then you decide if you think it's worth putting some money into this, because I think it is. I'm not going to go over it too long because, you know, every time I see this, I just get excited, and, you know, season 3 coming out and whatnot, or if it is out, join now. Let me just click that. I'm just curious how season 3 looks like. 2 days time, season ends. So it's been happening. You look into it more. Okay, the next coin, I'm going to jump quick because I don't want to be too long on this. ApeCoin. ApeCoin would be the next coin in the Polygon chain. How do you know it's in the Polygon chain? Because if you click over here, you can, you come on CoinGecko, search ApeCoin where it says contract. you can click, it says ETH, but you can also search that it's in the Polygon network. See it here? So this is a great buy. And I think that all the people that have their bored apes on the ETH chain will eventually migrate over to the Polygon chain easier. Why pay X amount when you can pay like less than a penny when you're transferring stuff? So it's very likely that the Polygon chain will perform really, really well in the next bull cycle, bringing these coins up with it because it's making it more efficient, more easier to use on the Polygon chain. Not only that, their metaverse. This is going to be a massive metaverse. Okay, so buying ApeCoin at, whoa, is it a good buy right now? I believe it can 10x your money from now. Let's have a look at how high this was before. The metaverse alone, look, so about, what was it, 20 quid? 18 pounds there. Let's just come down. 21 pounds 43 pence. So 10x will put it about 42 pounds. Times 10, 42 pounds, it would be at a 13 billion market cap, because when you 10x the market cap, you shimmy a decimal forward, down here, 13 billion, 13.3 billion. And their coin will be used dominantly, like it's going to be the main feature for moving around in the metaverse, doing stuff with the whole ApeCoin ecosystem. And it wouldn't surprise me if they bring more stuff to their ecosystem where you have to use the ApeCoin. So I like this. I think it's great. Can you stake this coin? I don't know. Let me know. They got talk about governance here of the DAO and stuff. So if there is anything coming to the ecosystem, and anyone that has the coin has a say because of the DAO, unless you have to have a certain amount. Proposal template. I'm just looking. I'm not, just looking roughly. Proposals. So I'm just curious because I want to see what kind of proposals they have. So, okay, so fixing bugs and stuff. This is what happens when you have some of the tokens, right? You can take part. It says here delegate. Do you have to delegate your tokens in order to have a say in it? It says ENS. I don't know. I'm going to have to look into it more, but don't underestimate the ApeCoin, okay? Don't underestimate it. £4.25 for one coin right now. So if you had $1,000 worth and then it goes up to £42.50, that's 10 times your money back and it'd be sitting on a 13 billion market cap. Has a max supply of 1 billion tokens. It can go there. I've seen coins with 1 billion in supply go to £20, £30, 40, 50, 60, 70 pounds. Terra Luna, when about 70 quid? I don't know if it is exactly 1 billion, but it's not far off from a billion. So I look at other coins that have similar supply and say, well, if they can do it, with the supply, then it shows what kind of prices coins can hit with a similar supply. I do like ApeCoin. I wish you showed more on the metaverse when you click here, like show more on like how you're going to use this for. Anyway, that's the second one. The last coin, because I want to be quick, that you should. This one's an interesting one, like seriously interesting. It could probably do better than a 10x. It could probably 100x. Is PolyPad. Now this one is really interesting. This is a launchpad. For those that are new to launchpads, people get in on launchpads early so they can, get in on the latest projects that are coming out, and then they can 10x their money, 100x their money. So this is like you make money inside the money that you're investing. So this is an interesting one because right now, launchpads are quiet. They're dead. They're not doing anything right now. They have no projects going on. But when you look back at the past, you can see some of the projects that they were dealing with. MoveZ, loads of different projects that were doing really, really well back in the day. Well, PolyPad was more of a new one, so it doesn't show it. But when you look at other launchpads, you can see how well they did with the coins that they launched. PolyPad is an interesting play. I'm going to call it a high. I've got this up here for a second to show you in a minute. This Polka Starter, because I'm going to use it as an example. It's a high risk play. Why? Because it's very likely that as time goes on, there may be new launch pads that rise up. That might be better, that might do better. But as it stands right now, for the Polygon ecosystem, PolyPad is the way forward. Meaning that if Polygon blows up big and becomes a massive chain, and all these new projects start coming to the Polygon chain, they're going to need a launch pad. And it's very likely they may use PolyPad to launch themselves. So right now it's dead and quiet, but in time it could spark up again and become really like a big thing. And this is incubated. I think PolyPad, is it incubated by Bluezilla? Is that what they call it? Let me just scroll down and have a look. I know they're tied up to Bluezilla, which is a massive, massive name for. Here we go. So all the crypto landscape has evolved to include more and more blockchains. Most projects have now now have some, what's my words? Most projects now have some degree of cross-chain focus on their roadmap, whether that be simply maintaining a token on multiple chains or under assumptions that they will eventually, because you try to read words and don't come out, eventually deploy their product on multiple platforms. With the advent of more capable cross-chain solutions like Polygon ecosystem, it's likely that cross-chain support will eventually come to play, whatever. So, following the resounding success of BSC Pad, well, look, at the end of the day, they're linked up with Bluezilla. I can't bother to read it. Just so lazy today. And this could be a good thing, because Bluezilla, don't underestimate the brand. I know, like I said, most of their launch pads are quiet now. Look at the tiers. If you wanted to get a guaranteed allocation, what does it say down here? Because, some of these high tiers were hard to get back then. When you look at PolyPad, 003 right now, this was sitting at 4 pence. That's a 10x right there. That's 11, 12, 13x, whatever kind of x it is, 13x when it goes back to 4 pence. Because, you shim it, just all-time highs will make you 10x your money. So this is possible. It's got 3 million market cap, very tiny, hardly anything trading in it right now. Volume's low, 2 billion in supply. Right, so it's a high risk play, but this could be rewarding, because if you get in early now and you stack up like a boss, because I was looking to get in the highest tier, 500,000 tokens, which gives you the best of the best. Where is it? Let me find that thing. The gamma tier, 500,000. You don't need to do none of that KYC stuff, all that whitelisting crap. Well, you KYC, but you don't need to do the whitelisting. You get a pool weight of 60. What if Polygon in the future blows up and then big projects come out and everybody wants to get involved? Because this is what I'm doing. I'm using the mindset and thinking like, this could be a thing. And then all of a sudden, PolyPad blows up again. It starts getting hype. Maybe it could be wise now to bag this amount if you can afford it. Set you back 1,600, about 2,000, just under $2,000. Why do I keep showing PolkaStarter? Well, because I was using PolkaStarter as an example. This is another big, launch pad. And I wanted to look at what were launch pads like in the past before they blew up. So is there like confluence? Is there something that I can see in the market that tells me that actually this is a cycle thing and that it could, potentially go back up? So when you think back to like 2020, look right back here, October 2020, PolkaStarter was 49 pence. It fell down. And then when the bull market really kicked off in 2021, that's when we started to see this really rise up. There was demand. Projects came out. There was demand for PolkaStarter. And then through the bear market came crashing down. Up it went the second, then we had the second rise again, and then it came down. So that shows me that there was interest when the market was going up. So that's why I'm looking at, PolyPad now, thinking, okay, because this hasn't been that long. This basically started when towards the end of the bear cycle, right? Look, 2022. So right now we're just seeing the ends of what happened in the bear market. It's very likely that should the market pick up, this could start to swing around and come up as well. I think that this could be a good buy. Look at this. I'm sorry, I'm saying 4 pence here, right? But look at this. This actually went to 9 pence. That's like 11 cents, 12 cents. Because I didn't look at the all-time high. This is double your money. That's a 20x gain should it go there. Maybe more. So, I don't know. Maybe it's worth just securing 500,000 and just sitting on it. Long term. Staking it like a boss. Because you can come over here. Then you secure that. When they all start to come alive again, stake it like a boss. Or maybe even buy more. So, I don't know, let me just think, like, the pool weight is 60. What if you bought more? What if you just bought, like, 1 million of them? I'm just saying. And then when it does rise, you sell half to make money back, and then you leave the other half, just staking to get them allocations. That's what I'm thinking. I might do that. And I know it's a bit of a mad risk, but it might just be worth doing now, because I think the Polygon ecosystem will do well, and then they're going to look for Polygon launch pads, and this might be the one to go for. Again, this is not financial advice. You can stake this for passive income. You click open app, and then you can come over to this part here, and then you can stake it. Let me show you here, staking, right? You can bridge tokens across. If you had TronPad, you know, that was another token that you can now migrate over. You can switch it for the PolyPad. So look, see if you've got TronPad tokens, and look in the Telegram and stuff to see if you can move yours over. This one's interesting. It's a high risk play, but I think it's worth the play. 003. 3,000 would give me £3,000 would give me 1 million of these. 1 million. If it goes back to 9 pence, my God, life changing for some. I'm gonna leave it here. Did you like this? Drop that like, give me a subscribe if you're new watching. Thank you for watching. Are you into Polygon? Are you into the ecosystem of Polygon? This could be a good play, not financial advice. I'm just saying, like, it's, my instincts. Every time I say something pumps. Like, it really goes hard, and I'm like, oh, why didn't I buy some? Too late to buy, kind of thing. Become a patron, because they're seeing this video first. So they're getting access to this stuff first. They're probably stacking up at times that you're watching right now. They've already stacked up because they're probably thinking the same thing. They can see the potential. This one here unlocks all my posts. Exclusive VIP partner tier. Okay, so look into this one. It will give you all my buy, sell, stake alerts. You see early access videos and all that stuff as well. But if you can afford it, go for that next tier above, the CEO, because that gives you access to my super alerts, my VIP Telegram group, where I talk to you way before I buy, way before I sell, way before I do anything. They're seeing what I'm doing way before I buy and sell. Okay, so this is why you want to get in there. And there's big money in this space. High crypto profile users. They know how to make money. That's all I can say. So just check it out, see what they got to share, and pay attention, because the money. That's all I can say. Thank you for watching, and big up to you guys as well. Like, I'm slowly getting there. 92.3. Hopefully this will say 92.4, 92.5, and 90. What is it? What's Radio 1? 91, 96.1, 91, 90%. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out the radio station. Anyway, thank you for watching. Is it Capital? Capital is 91. Back in the old days, they used to actually say 95.8 Capital FM. They don't do that anymore. Is it 96.1 Radio 1? Anyway, thank you for watching. I know. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cheers.